in the heart of Manhattan on was just a Thursday, and the store is packed. You guys are coming off a great year. You were just ranked by YouGov Brand Index as being #1 in brand buzz for the second year in a row.
2 years running. It's a two-peat.
Fantastic. And you're gearing up for the Super Bowl. You're not actually in the game, but you're going to be pre-game.
Yeah, we're doing lots of stuff in and around Indy. We've got a long-term relationship with ESPN Radio, so they're bringing their show on the road. So we're actually sponsoring the green room where all their guests are going to be prior to going on air.
Very
and
cool.
as you may know, that they simulcast that, so we're looking forward to getting a lot of exposure with that. And then we have this Subway Subs Across America with Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah.
And Jimmy liked that idea. Basically, you got to catch a sub from this side, throw it to this side.
Kind of like the Seattle market.
It's going to go all across the country.
Nice.
And we've got some great videos already. We have a video of some folks in front of the iconic Las Vegas sign. We had our famous fan Ndamukong Suh do one in Nebraska in front of some Nebraska signage. And we actually had a gal in the Florida Gators Stadium down in Gainesville doing the little flip back and forth and then doing the Tebow thing.
Very nice.
So we'll have a little fun with that. And then Jimmy's going to have a very major musical act on Sunday night after the Super Bowl on the show.
Okay, so what do you attribute all this brand buzz to? I mean, what are you moving out from 2011 into 2012? What are you most excited about?
Well, in keeping with the football analogy, you know, we've got a pretty good playbook, so we tend not to need to change plays. You know,
and that's so important. I mean, do you think brand consistency is really
we think
key?
Consistency of what we do is very important. So if you look at some of the thematic things that we do, like official training restaurant, we've used that to very good effect for the business and the brand. We're using that now. We're going to continue to use that.
Right.
We have lots of long-term media relationships. I mentioned the one with ESPN. We've got one with the folks at USA Today. You know, we continue to bring those to higher levels, and then we're always trying to find ways to get exposure from our brand that's different from what not just our competitors but marketers in general do.
So celebrities, famous fans, as you call them.
We don't use celebrities; they're famous fans.
Famous fans have
You've heard
been
the speech.
so core to your brand. They're
Yes.
not celebrities.
Fans of Subway who happen to be famous. That's what
right.
we're
So
talking
you
about.
actually go out and you find people who you know to eat Subway.
Yep.
Have used that as sort of like a way to, you know, have incorporated that into their lives, and you
Yeah,
kind of ask them to be spokespeople for the brand.
Yeah, so I get lots of stories about, you know, this person who I represent is a big fan of Subway. And then you get on the phone and you say, so what's your favorite sandwich? And they go, like, well, what's your favorite sandwich? And they may say, well, I like tuna. I'm like, well, how do you get it? And they're like, well, on white bread. I'm like, well, we actually don't have white bread. So
there you go.
So
you
we make
them
sure,
out.
to us, it's not just posturing. I mean, we really want people that are involved with the brand because then they can speak naturally about it in a way that's real, and it's not because they're, you know, being a paid endorser.
Right.
And that's benefited us very, very often. I mean, Michael Strahan will be in a Subway and take a picture of the menu and say, "Ha, you guys think I don't eat here? Here I am today, and here's what I'm having."
Yeah.
And that's real stuff.
Right.
And we didn't ask him to do that, but we certainly appreciate it.
So Justin Tuck is in the Super Bowl this
Number
year.
91.
How are you going to be sort of capitalizing on that?
Well, you might want to open USA Today late next week, and if you tune into Jimmy Fallon, you might see a little Justin Tuck around there.
Okay, very good.
And you know, we've filmed a lot of stuff with Justin over time that we're able to make good use of in and around the game. So we're happy with that.
But you're not in the game. Why was that a decision?
Well, we do a great job in the NFL playoffs. You know, we're very, very high profile there. From our standpoint, historically, we've gotten great value out of the wild card round, out of the divisional round, and out of the championship round. And we've also advertised around the Super Bowl. So, you know, depending upon avails, there might be something we do there. But to us, it's all about our marketing calendar and making that work versus the exact time of the game.
Okay.
So Super Bowl's a great property, plenty of people in it, huge audience.
Right.
But you know, we were in the overtime reel on Sunday for the Giants-Niners game, and that turned out to be a very good deal because nearly 70 million people were watching that game in overtime.